In every city, village, classroom, and workspace, women and young innovators are imagining solutions, building startups, leading research, and redefining what is possible. But many still face challenges. These are not gaps of capability, they are the gaps of opportunity. The Strengthening the Africa-Europe Digital Ecosystem through Increased RI Cooperation SEED project is bridging digital ecosystems between Africa and Europe, building a community where innovation has no gender or age limit. Across our pilot regions, perspectives gathered from pilot leaders reveal the current landscape of women and youth in digital research, innovation, and entrepreneurship.
Regarding women and youth participation in the digital research and innovation space in Ghana, I would say it's very progressive because we have a lot of these women and young ones leading tech startups, running coding programs, and coming up with solutions that are solving real-world problems. However, we have the women trailing behind their male counterparts due to a number of challenges. First is finances, then they lack the facilities to prototype their ideas. And of course, we still have that cultural barrier where majority of the people think that women are supposed to be in certain faculties while the men take up engineering and then technology.
So in Kenya, the population of youth forms about 75% of the total population. This youth have a higher ability to actually participate in digital activities. The government itself is also having a strong push for the digital economy to sustain the job market for the youth. In this population, it becomes also important to empower the women in the society. This is because women form an important position in the economic position of the country, in the sense that when you empower the women in the society, then they tend to actually contribute highly to the overall economy of the country.
Initiatives tend to increase participation of both youth and women. For example, there is mobilization among young people through initiatives such as Zone 1, which offers open and innovative training in digital professions. And on the women's side, to give another example, there are networks such as Senegalese in Tech that are strengthening women's visibility and integration in research, entrepreneurship, and technology professions. The main challenges remain costly and unequal access to the internet, but also a lack of inclusive training adapted to local language, and stereotypes and perceptions that hold women back in STEAM careers.
Through the project's piloted activities, including bootcamps, soft landing initiatives, learning expeditions, digital youth training, and other structured capacity building interventions, SEED ensured that the voices of women and young researchers and innovators are represented.
The main challenges I have faced so far are access to resources and funding. In my region, I don't believe that women and youth are fairly represented in the R&I ecosystem. This is because women are still underrepresented in leadership positions in the R&I ecosystem. And also when it comes to projects that get funded, women are highly underrepresented. Worst of all, societal expectations and lack of access to resources and even internet in the rural areas make it worse for women and youth to be on board.
I once had an idea, but I didn't know where should I go, maybe how should I bring my idea into implementation. So the first challenge was lack of resources, but also mentorship programs which can nurture the idea that I have and believe that any idea that I have, it can be implemented and be a best solution maybe for the market. I think many of the countries don't allocate enough budget for we youth, maybe also the women's into IT sectors. But also the other issue is sometimes we have ideas, but we don't believe if the ideas we have can be implemented and also be taken into markets so that can help us maybe generate money, not maybe actually generating money.
As a woman, women, we are considered less capable of technology part, so we are not so much exposed on the digital tools and mentorship and funding when it comes to the technology part. There is no certain percentage or initiative that focuses on women, that this program is for women, and the women should be given the funds and the training and the exposure that they need to work on the technology, because they focus more on women, saying that the technology part should be more of men. So, and the government should at least come up with an initiative that focuses on women. These funds are for women to focus on the technology part. Yeah, that would help us as women.
Beyond the project's activities, SEED recognizes a need for a sustained mechanism that keeps women and youth connected to knowledge, networks, and support long after the activities end. The SEED Digital Environment, DAS, the Enrich in Africa digital platform, delivers that continuity. It serves as a bridge between innovation and opportunity.
I've been engaged with SEED in one of my projects known as IoT-based vehicle monitoring system known as Car Care, which actually helps the car owners for fault detection into their cars. Actually, I participated as a young innovator, coming up with one of the solutions, as I said before, which is Car Care, which deals with air fault detection into cars. So far, it was a very nice experience with the SEED program because I had the opportunity to meet also the industry market in Kenya, which actually it opened up my mind that what I'm building will not only be implemented or the best for only my country, but so far I can take it even to other countries like Kenya and Africa at large.
So I got in this SEED program during the digital youth training, where we are so much exposed on the technology and innovation parts, and we got to continue learning to the extent of getting to the learning expedition, where I got to visit to the Konza, where it is a smart city. It deals with IoT, it integrates the whole process, the cloud dashboards, which monitors water.
I got involved in the SEED project in March this year when I was invited through my university by the Association of African Universities to participate in a workshop that was themed Unlocking Opportunities with EIA, empowering universities and researchers in Ghana. During that workshop, I got introduced to the SEED project and the EIA platform, where I was given the opportunity to register as a champion on the platform and had also the opportunity to explore some resources and tools on the platform.
Linking ideas to investment, talent to mentorship, researchers to market, and innovators to real communities of practice. Women and youth are not additions to the ecosystem. They are the frontiers, its urgency, and its future.
Il faut dire que l'Afrique est une terre de créativité et d'innovation, avec une population très très jeune et connectée. Le potentiel est immense. Les femmes et les jeunes sont déjà des moteurs d'innovation. Donc il faut simplement leur donner les moyens de s'exprimer. Parfois, juste leur laisser la parole au lieu de les couper. Donc pour moi, c'est parce que l'innovation sans inclusion est incomplète. Les meilleures idées naissent de la diversité des points de vue. Pour moi, c'est une question d'équité, permettre à chacun de contribuer pleinement sans être limité par son genre ou son origine. Je fais partie donc de beaucoup de réseaux, donc il existe des programmes tels que le Women in Digital, donc ou Horizon Europe qui intègre des objectifs de diversité. La leçon principale à partager, c'est l'importance des réseaux, donc de mentorat, de l'accompagnement, mais surtout ne pas réduire l'inclusion à une simple case donc à cocher. Elle doit être vécue comme une véritable valeur ajoutée, comme une véritable valeur ajoutée.
Alors moi, je pense que la meilleure leçon, c'est par l'exemple. Donc, accompagner davantage ces profils-là, notamment par exemple par des mentorats, par du réseautage, au-delà des différents financements spécifiques, mais communiquer davantage, en parler davantage, en valorisant par exemple d'autres modèles de femmes qui ont réussi, des jeunes qui ont réussi, qui ont eu ces initiatives, et vraiment créer finalement des hubs panafricains, pas forcément que locaux, mais un peu dans une dynamique globale, qui ont investi la recherche et l'innovation, en couplant aussi parfois l'entrepreneuriat et parfois la civile, qui est aussi très ingénieuse quand on regarde de plus près.
As more initiatives bridge knowledge, entrepreneurship, and research across the continent, let us continue to shape ecosystems where brilliance is welcomed and enabled to lead.